It has been a long, long time since I've done this.
Disabling Sephiroth's restraints now. Good luck.
Ice, I don't think you've been wronged, buddy. A no is not an invitation to ask again in a few minutes. As long as the lines you're saying are jokes, that's fine. But if you're not joking, you really need to think about what you're saying. Okay. As long as you're joking. Good Lord, I am having trouble seeing what is going on. We've got ads. 2 rounds of ads, and then this. He got very large. What the hell is going on? I'm sorry, I was too busy jamming to know what's going on. Oops. Pretty sure we're fine. Yeah, we got this. That fight is so hard to do when you're just trying to jam out, buddy. All I want to do is jam to that. Hi, Toph. Did it! I've seen you in action before, but never against anything that big. Max kept telling me to run, but I just couldn't tear myself away. I don't think I blinked once during the whole battle. A hero, tried and true. If only I had possessed such strength. Y'shtola, this is Kral. Archon eliminated. Oh, if only you could have seen it. Archon gets Sephiroth, the mother of all rude awakenings. Your distraction was perfect. We encounter not a single Imperium soldier. Yes, understood. Let's swap tales of the Rising Stones then. On our path to the control chamber, we discovered a number of dormant thralls. Seeing the machines that preserve their forms also hold them in a state of torpor. We need not fear them summoning their deity anew. In short, our work here is done. For the present, at least. Let's go home, shall we? Your senses are sharp, young one. I am Regula von Hydrus, legatus of the 6th Legion, and it would seem that that damnable woman and her accomplice have led me a merry dance through the thickest of this infernal island's defenses. To think that I pursued them. I shall withdraw for now, my lesson learned. I doubt it. You Garleans never learn. Covet the means to enslave primals, but in your headlong dash to control that which you do not understand, you show less wisdom than the very beast tribes that summon them. Why you got void magic, buddy? I have no interest in crossing blades with children. Live, grow strong, and mayhap one day you will warrant my attention. Look back and you weren't there. Did something happen? Not of consequence. I mistook a shadow for a man. Just what are you hiding beneath that mask of yours? A longing for hope, an appetite for power, lingering sense of regret. Do I detect a desire to test your strength against a certain hero? Is that what your gifts tell you? No, those were just wild guesses. But I wonder if some few of my words didn't strike close to the mark. Or mayhap more than a few. It is, Unokohai. I have no supernatural ability to read minds. The echo simply allows me to comprehend, regardless of language, that which a fellow being would have me know. You need not mask your heart as you do your countenance. Performance, then. A ruse to uncover my true nature. I say, I shall have to keep my wits about me. Okay, we're on the flagship, so our next step is rising back to the Rising Stones to work on unlocking the second of the Warring Triad. That is the MSQ, as evidenced by the icon, but we're gonna walk right by that. So, Warriorlet, how does it feel to strike down such great a foe? You must tell me more of the experience once our meeting with your colleagues is concluded. Then, all surpassing skill at arms, do we now take our first step in ridding this star of the Warring Triad's baleful presence, and in such wise do we lessen the burden bequeathed unto us by the vainglory of Alag. No, however. But the two icons which remain are thought equal in might to Sephiroth, and may yet exceed him. Ere thou proceed, I would counsel thee to marshal thy strength and give careful thought to thy preparation. Assuming the Guardians afford us the luxury of time, even now they grasp for the means to dominate the primals, blind to the technology's potential for calamity. My master taught me that the entity known as Sephiroth was this world's first sacred tree, elevated to godhood by the belief of all its worshippers. There is no power more fearsome than that born of unconditional faith and unbending ideal. It is plain your master found in you a willing student. Tell me, was it he who taught you of Allagan technology's potential for calamity, or were those your own words? It was but a figure of speech, nothing more. When last we met, I thought I caught a glimpse of the boy behind the mask, but it seems your defenses are firmly back in place. Must you persist with this infuriating veil of secrecy? I, for one, would very much like to know who this master of yours is, among other things. As long as our purposes align, what matter my affiliation? There's a great deal. Don't ask out of idle curiosity. If we are to fight as comrades, we need to be able to trust each other. On which note, I should apologize for my earlier trickery. It was merely an attempt to get to the heart of an enigmatic companion. Truth be told, I was rather glad you reacted as you did. No person of your age has any business being calm and aloof all the time. Much as you might wish to be. Anyway, we'd best be off. Do send word if there are any further developments. Companion now, am I? Oh, there's two of them? Interesting. Ah, okay. Something for you, Warrior of Light. During our expedition to Banner Sephiroth, I came across a certain relic, and I would believe it would be best put to use in your hands. It's an Allergan device of the kind used to store information. In this case, the record of the furious conflict that took place on the shores of Mericidia between the Archon Sephiroth and the forces of Allag. Should you present this tombstone to the verification node outside Triad control, the node's systems will analyze the various aspects of the conflict and create for you a false icon against which you can train. Consider it a sort of mock battle that presumes the Sephiroth who has broken free of his shackles. I understand its workings correctly. The node should also be capable of manifesting a far stronger incarnation of the icon. This would mimic the catastrophic consequences were Sephiroth ever to absorb an additional source of energy. Say, by defeating another member of the Warring Triad. Compelling challenge for a warrior of your ability, yes? You need not possess Mistress Kryle's knowledge of Allergan technology to begin this particular battle. Simply present the tombstone to the node on the flagship and then follow the orb's instructions. I hope the experience brings you invaluable insight, Warrior of Light. I believe that will unlock Sephiroth Extreme. This will unlock the next of the Warring Triads. I'm troubled, Warrior of Light. 6th Legion will not soon surrender its pursuit of Allergan technology. While it's true that the 6th Legion suffered heavy losses in attempting to breach Ozislaw's defenses, the Legion is still very much a force to be reckoned with. Left to his own devices, it will not be long before the Glagatus moves to... Pray excuse the interruption, but a call to this link roll can only come from one of your fellow Scions. Archon Y'shtola, what news? Quite certain that they have been broken through. Yes, of course. We shall leave immediately. It would seem the thing I feared most has come to pass. The Garleans succeeded in dispelling the barrier Oriange placed upon the entrance to the research facility. You must intercept and destroy them before they acquire the means to control primal entities. Archon Y'shtola requests that we assemble at the scene of the intrusion. Pray depart at once, and will join you when I have informed the other Scions of this development. Okay, Therochemicals, so that is up in Ozislaw. Probably go turn that in real quick. I have to go way up, don't I? Are they a little bit further down? Are they? Ah. Where is this? Oh, it's in here, isn't it? Yep, okay, there it is. Tip. Activating verification systems. Combat simulation request acknowledged. Awaiting tombstone data. Lip. Data processed. Adversary. Warning. Triad. Sephiroth. Defining simulation parameters. Blip. Bloop. Warning. Threat level. Extreme. The Empire assumes no responsibility for death or injury resulting from participation in combat simulations. Blip. Activating reality augmentation. Initiating combat simulation. The Empire thanks you for volunteering to participate in this study. Post-mortem data will be used to improve the survival rates of subsequent participants. Your sacrifice is appreciated. Yep, that unlocked Extreme. So then we have to go over to the Etherochemical Research Facility. Not there. What's this damn entrance? Here? Here. I see, we were the first to arrive. No matter. Your colleagues should be here anon. They were wise indeed to keep this area under surveillance. If the Guardian slipped by unnoticed, I dare not think of the consequences. Archon Y'shtola set forth for Al-Isla when it became apparent that the Ilgatus was attempting to breach the barrier, and arrived to find that he had succeeded. We must hope that he is yet to find his prize. Well met, Unokolhai. And thank you for answering my summons so swiftly, Archon. We shall all be glad of your presence should we meet the 6th Legion, as seems all but certain. As you may be aware, this facility houses some of Olog's most advanced technology. Accordingly, Oriange sought to deny the Empire easy ingress by weaving a ward of singular potency. Not singular enough, it would seem. I would be surprised if the Legatus had not reached the core laboratories already. It's passing strange. I wove the ward in accordance with the most closely guarded teachings of the Archmage Charlian. Naught was left to chance. Naught. It's well known that the children of Garlemald have no talent for arcane manipulation, nor hath the Empire more than a cursory knowledge of sorcery. They should succeed in unraveling so complex a skein of magecraft with some surpassing swiftness is just passing strange. That it is, Oriange, but 'tis a mystery for another day. Archon Y'shtola has the right of it. Before all else, we must move to safeguard the knowledge which enabled the Allagans to harness primal energies. A particular concern is the Genesis expression. An etherochemical formula that allowed the scholars of yore to create substance from nothingness. I know of no such formula. Whence came you by this information? From your enigmatic master, perchance? Did furnish me with that morsel, yes. And knowing exactly which prize the Legatus now seeks enables us to predict his position. Can't see. Been gifted the perfect opportunity to remove the head of an entire legion. I didn't think you quite so bloodthirsty, Uncle. Surely safeguarding secrets should take precedence over slaying legatuses. Kyle's sentiments reflect my own, yet the two objectives need not be mutually exclusive. What say you, Oriange? Oriange? Ah, forgive me. My thoughts were bound up in idle imaginings. In answer to that question, milady, I'm content to be led by thee in this matter. Right. I've enabled the facility's teleporters. Shall we? This falls into the category of things I've never done before. You dwell on the matter of the barrier. Do. Verily, 'twas a warding spell of labyrinthine intricacy, the brainchild of the head of the students of Baldazin himself. Even the most learned Archon would require several moons to disentangle such an enchantment. To do so in mere bells would require more preternatural power akin to the very echo itself. To operate the facility terminal. Yep, let me in. Ah! Solo duty. Okay.